Young Dolph is one of the most influential artists of this generation. Born Adolph Thornton Jr. on July 27, 1985, in Chicago, Illinois, he moved with his family to Memphis, Tennessee at just 2 years old. His upbringing was marked by hardship. Both of his parents struggled with drug addiction, leaving his grandmother to raise him and his siblings. From a young age, Dolph was forced to shoulder adult responsibilities. In interviews, including one on The Breakfast Club, he revealed that by the age of 14, he was already paying bills, which meant missing out on typical teenage milestones like prom. Instead, he stepped into the role of a caretaker, ensuring his family survived despite the challenges around them. Before rap, Dolph did not work traditional 9-to-5 jobs. Instead, he hustled in the streets, a reality that shaped his worldview and later his music. He was inspired by Memphis legends such as 3 6 Mafia, 8 Ball, and MJG, and Project Pat, whose raw storytelling and independent grind influenced his style. In 2008, Dolph released his first mixtape, Paper Route Campaign, and by 2010, he had launched his own label, Paper Route Empire, determined to remain independent and in control of his career. His breakthrough came when he was featured on OT Genesis' hit single, Cut It. In 2015, was charted on the Billboard Hot 100. His debut studio album, King of Memphis, further solidified his reputation. Around this time, tensions began to rise between Dolph and fellow Memphis rapper Yo Gotti. Reports suggest Gotti attempted to sign Dolph to a CMG label, but Dolph declined. Choosing independence, this decision sparked a feud that spilled into diss tracks, social media exchanges, and street-level tension. Dolph released Play With Your Bitch in 2017, a direct diss track aimed at Gotti and his brother, escalating the rivalry. The feud turned violent when Dolph's SUV was allegedly shot at over 100 times in Charlotte, North Carolina. In 2017, he survived thanks to the vehicle being bulletproof and responded with the track 100 Shots and the album Bulletproof. Rapper Black Youngster, affiliated with CMG, was arrested in connection with the shooting, but later released due to lack of evidence. Later that year, Dolph was shot multiple times in Los Angeles outside the Lowe's Hollywood Hotel, but survived after undergoing surgery. Despite the violence surrounding him, Dolph continued to build Paper Route Empire. He signed his cousin by marriage, Key Glock, and together they released successful collaborative projects like Dumb and Dumber. Their chemistry and family bond made them one of Memphis' most respected duos, carrying the torch for independent Southern rap. On November 17, 2021, tragedy struck when Young Dolph was shot and killed in broad daylight while visiting Makita's homemade butter cookies in Memphis, a shop he frequently supported. He was 36 years old. Multiple men were charged in connection with the murder. Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith were convicted, with Johnson sentenced to life in prison. Another man, Hernandez Govan, accused of orchestrating the hit, was later acquitted. In the aftermath, Yo Gotti's brother Anthony Big Jook Mims was allegedly killed in a separate shooting in Memphis in 2024 while attending a funeral. Reports also surfaced that Hernandez Govan's daughter was allegedly murdered in 2023, adding further tragedy to the cycle of violence surrounding this case. Young Dolph's death sent shockwaves through the rap industry, but his legacy continues to thrive the Paper Route Empire in heartfelt tributes like Gucci Mane's Long Live Dolph. In the wake of Young Dolph's tragic murder on November 17, 2021, outside Makita homemade cookies in Memphis, the music industry mourned the loss of a fiercely independent artist whose entrepreneurial spirit and loyalty to his hometown made him a beloved figure. The ongoing murder trial has kept public attention on the case, but it's the music and community effort that truly carries Dolph's legacy forward. Paper Route Empire's commitment to staying independent and honoring Dolph's values, ambition, loyalty, and perseverance has turned grief into a movement, ensuring his influence endures beyond the headlines. Young Dolph's independent journey is one of perseverance. His untimely demise is unfortunate, but his legacy as a self-made artist who refused to compromise continues to inspire. Rest in peace to Dolph, and my condolences to his wife and kids.